I promised you a child, and now you're pregnant. Let's go back to how we were, just family. Jade has a bad temper. I'll apologize for her. I hope you won't hold it against her. Lila was dressed in something very light, a sexy lace nightgown accentuating her figure. Her voice was soft and gentle. Chase, don't worry. I won't ruin your relationship. I just miss your brother so. Your brother always wanted a child before he died. You're just making his dream come true. Jade loves you so much, she won't blame you. Chase, just let me hold you, okay? Let this baby feel a little bit of a father's love. After all, he is your child. Chase and I had been together for 5 years. We'd done everything couples do, except go all the way. He said he wanted us to save our first time for our wedding night. I believed in his willpower. I believed he'd always respect that boundary. But my fiancé having a child with another woman, I still couldn't accept it. I'd fallen for him at first sight in freshman year. He was clean-cut handsome, with a lot of girls chasing him. I knew his family wasn't well off, so to avoid making him feel insecure, I hid my identity as an heiress to billions, pretending to be a simple girl from a humble background. It took me 6 months to finally win him over. The day my true identity was revealed, he was angry with me for 2 weeks straight. It took me ages to win him back. My whole world revolved around him. I agreed to everything he said. He told me not to give him expensive gifts, so I'd tell him they were fakes. I bought him a Hermes outfit, and he'd take me to a street stall to buy a cheap dress. I gave him a Rolex watch, and he'd hand braid a bracelet for me. He never took advantage of me, except for one thing. After graduation, I begged my dad to pull some strings and get him into a top law firm in New York. Chase proved himself capable too. A year later, he partnered with a colleague to open a new law firm. Now, Lila threw herself into Chase's arms, her chest pressed tightly against his, gently rubbing against him. Lila's chest was already ample, and pregnancy had made it even fuller. Her soft curves strained against the thin fabric, almost spilling out. Chase's hand, which had initially been about to push her away, slowly lowered, then rested on her shoulder. His Adam's apple bobbed distinctly. I could see his struggle, his raw desire. A passionate, unrestrained night was about to begin. I didn't want to watch the live show. I fled to the bathroom as fast as I could. Lila was constantly seducing him like this. They must be together every single night. Chase was a man after all. What man doesn't have those desires? Guess men only behave when they're dead. Whatever. Since I was leaving, whatever he did with Lila wouldn't be my business anymore. But my heart still ached, like being pricked with needles. 5 years of my love, wasted on a dog. In the bathroom, the more I thought, the more wronged I felt. Tears streamed down my face uncontrollably. I wiped my eyes and splashed cold water on my face. Just then, Lila came in to use the bathroom. She deliberately tugged at the neckline of her nightgown. It revealed a bright red hickey, a clear sign of how intense things had just been. You saw it all, didn't you? Oh, and let me tell you a secret. This baby isn't from IVF. She leaned close to my ear. Chase and I slept together without protection so many times. The first time, his hands were even shaking from nerves. Jade, aren't you disgusted by a man who slept with me? If it were my old fiery temper, I would have slapped her across the face multiple times. These past few years dating Chase had definitely mellowed me out. Instead of getting angry, I laughed. You two are messed up. If Spencer knew what you two were doing, he'd be so furious he'd crawl out of his grave and strangle both of you bitches. And that baby in your belly is pretty unlucky. Will it call Chase dad later or uncle? Jade, you! Lila stamped her foot in frustration, too angry to speak. You two jerks are perfect for each other. Unable to argue back, she grabbed the perfume bottle from the sink and hurled it at my head. The bottle whizzed past my scalp and shattered on the floor. Chase, hearing the commotion, assumed I had started it. He rushed in, his hands like vices around my neck, pinning me hard against the wall. My back felt icy cold. His eyes blazed with fury. He looked like he wanted to kill me. I'm the one who postponed the wedding, so why are you still bothering Lila? She's pregnant. Can't you just give her a break? How many times do I have to tell you there's nothing inappropriate between us? Just then,